Shloka 213.
Dehinosmin yadha dehe.
Dehinosmin yadha dehe.
Kaumaram yauvanam jara.
Kaumaram yauvanam jara.
Tadha dehandara praptihi.
Tadha dehandara praptihi.
Dhirastatra na muhyati.
Dhirastatra na muhyati.
213.1. The meaning of the words of the shloka. Dehinosmin. Dehinaha plus asmin. Dehinaha. To the embodied soul. That is, for the embodied soul. Asmin. In this. Yatha. How. That is, just as. Dehe. In the body. Kaumaram. Childhood. Yauvanam, youth, Jara, old age, Tatha, in the same way. Dehandara praptir dhiras tatra. Dehandara praptihi plus dhiraha plus tatra. Dehandara praptihi, attaining of another body. Dhiraha, courageous one. Tatra, in that is by that. Na, not muhyadi, is deluded. 213.2. The meaning of the shloka. Just as how for this Dehi, embodied soul, childhood, youth and old age comes about on this Deha, body, in the same way it attains another body. The courageous one does not get deluded by that. 213.3. Bhashya.
देहः अस्य अस्तीति देहि तस्य देहिनः देहवदात्मनः अस्मिन् वर्तमाने देहे यथा येन प्रकारेण कौमारं कुमारभावः बाल्यावस्था यौवनं यूनः भावः मध्यमावस्था जरा वयोहानिः जीर्णावस्था इत्येताः तिस्रः अवस्थाः अन्योन्यविलक्षणाः तासां प्रथमावस्थानाशे न नाशः द्वितीय अवस्थोपजनने न उपजननम् आत्मनः किं तर्हि अविक्रियस्य एव द्वितीय तृतीय अवस्थाप्राप्तिः आत्मनः दृष्टा तथा तद्वद् एव देहाद् अन्यः देहान्तरं तस्य प्राप्तिः देहान्तरप्राप्तिः अविक्रियस्य एव आत्मनः इत्यर्थः धीरः धीमान् तत्र एवं सति न मुह्यति न मोहम् आपद्यते.
Translation. Dehi is used to mean the one with the body. To that Dehi, the embodied soul, three stages quite different from one another come about: childhood, youth and old age. When the first stage ends, the soul does not end, nor does it get born again when the second stage begins. Not only that, we observe the acquisition of the second and third stages by the changeless soul. Similarly, acquisition of another body, a body different from the present one, also happens to the changeless soul. That being the case, the courageous one or the intelligent one does not get deluded about this subject. He does not attain delusion. 213.4. Explanation. Dehi is that which enjoys or experiences the feeling of I within the body. Deha, or the body that carries it, goes through several changes, making it look quite different at different times. If we group these changes and call the first childhood, the second youth, and the third old age, we can see how marked the changes are. Not only the appearance, but other things like behavior, voice, the way of thinking and responding to different stimuli, and the entire attitude to life are so different in these stages. But is there any change in the Dehi? Without undergoing any change, the Dehi accepts these changes, watching them as a witness. After a while, the Deha withers away and the Dehi acquires another Deha. It is but a logical extension of the line. A truly intelligent person is not confused about it. Only those who think there is nothing beyond what we perceive with our senses are deluded. The word dhiraha, though normally translated as the courageous one, means the one who controls the intellect or dhi. Dhiyam radidi dhiraha. That means the one who has complete control over all the internal instruments. 2.13.5. The natural question is, if that is so, why don't we know our previous Deha? Well, do we remember everything that happened to this Deha? Can we remember what all we did and felt and what all happened to us before our memory got firm and even after? If we cannot remember everything that happened in this life, what to say of the previous life? But have we considered the question, why two kids born to the same parents, brought up under the same circumstances, even twins, behave and think so differently? In the time-honored argument of heredity versus environment, what is heredity? How do different signals get encoded in the DNA of identical twins? The only plausible explanation is to extend the line backward. The vasana they acquired through their karma of the previous lives is the bundle with which they are born, making up their prarabdha karma. See 2.12.7. The Dehi has chosen this Deha as a suitable vehicle for outliving that karma. Katha Upanishad says in 5.7, Yoni manye prabadhyante sharirattvaya dehinaha sthanu manyenu samyanti yatha karma yatha shrutam. Some souls enter the womb for getting human bodies, and others take the path of the immovables, trees, etc., in accordance with the actions done and in conformity with the knowledge acquired. 2.13.6 Bhashya.
यद्यपि आत्मविनाशनिमित्तः मोहः न सम्भवति, नित्यः आत्मा इति विजानतः, तथापि शीतोष्णसुखदुःखप्राप्तिनिमित्तः मोहः लौकिकः दृश्यते. सुखवियोगनिमित्तो दुःखसंयोगनिमित्तः च शोकः इत्येतद् अर्जुनस्य वचनम् आशङ्क्य आह.
Translation. The wise man who has realized that the self is eternal does not get deluded by the idea of destruction of the soul. Nevertheless, we see in the world delusion on opposites like happiness and sorrow and heat and cold. We see also grief on the departure of happiness and at the coming of sorrowful happenings. Anticipating this doubt on the part of Arjuna, Bhagavan said. 2.13.7 Explanation. The Acharya is leading us to the next shloka. We have to note here that realization of the self is only an experience and cannot be described in words, however skilled the speaker may be. The disciple is on the level of duality, and his doubts cannot be answered from the level of realization which is beyond questions and answers. The only way for the Guru is to come down to the level of the disciple, answer his questions at that level, and gradually raise him to higher levels. That is the approach in the next shloka.